Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mystic Rose. It's so great to have y'all here with me today. Today we're going to get started with a reading for you all about what are the compliments that people say about you behind your back. And there will be 3 piles to choose from. You can choose based on gemstones or images or some combination of the two. The choice is yours. All right, all you need to do is go ahead and go down to the timestamps down below in order to make your selection. If you're new here and you like my vibe, hit subscribe and join this awesome tribe. I would love to have you be part of this community. To those of you who already are a part of this community, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love and all of your support. I truly, truly love and appreciate each and every single one of you so much. If you're ready to get started, we'll go ahead and get started then with your pick a card reading. Just go ahead and go down to the timestamps down below in order to make your selection, okay? And I hope you'll enjoy this reading all about the compliments that people are giving you behind your back. Hello, welcome to your pile selection with gemstones. For group 1, we have the green aventurine. It's a light green aventurine. For group 2, we have the selenite heart. For group 3, we have the hematite. So go ahead and think about which one of these you're most drawn to. Now, if you're drawn to more than one, there may be multiple messages for you in there, okay? So feel free to watch however many groups that you feel drawn to. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time, and if you're ready, let's get started with your tarot pick a card reading. What compliments are you receiving behind your back? Let's get started. Hi there, group 1. I'm so glad that you're here for this reading. We're going to be taking a deep dive look at the compliments that you are receiving behind your back. So I'll go ahead and connect with Spirit and we can get started with your reading. Spirit, please be here with me now and help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to group 1 all about the questions at hand. Please speak through me as you always do, and please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to be using one of my favorite decks. It's called Tim Burton, The Nightmare Before Christmas Disney Tarot deck. And it is so cute. I love the like bobbleheads. They're like little bobblehead designs. So cute. Like the Funko Pop or whatever it's called. All right. So Spirit, please let us know when it comes to group 1, what are some really awesome compliments that people are saying about them behind their back? This could be about your beauty, your body, your hair, your aura, your personality, anything really, okay? So we have the 5 of Needles, which is the 5 of Wands, the Death card, the 10 of Potions, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Potions, Ace of Presents, Ace of Needles, wow, and the 8 of Potions, which is the 8 of Cups. The overall energy here is the 2 of Presents, which is the 2 of Pentacles. So when I think of like the 2 of Pentacles, it makes me think of somebody who's really, really good at juggling things or balancing things. You seem to be somebody who has like a really good head on your shoulders, and people really feel like they can trust you to carry out different tasks. You have a good work ethic, I just heard. And I just heard lucky girl syndrome. So when I looked at this card, Wheel of Fortune, that's for good luck. I just heard lucky girl syndrome. So some people, they talk about you behind your back and they say that like you seem like you're just very lucky, or they may even think that you get the pretty privilege. You carry yourself with a lot of confidence and grace. It's very attractive. And what I'm getting here too is that some people do talk about how you don't take crap from anybody. You kind of have this ability about you to take really, really good care of those around you. But also, what Spirit is saying is that you know how to take good care of yourself. You have such a beautiful figure, like your body. You have a nice figure and a nice shape when it comes to your body. You have a tendency to be captivating even when you're not even trying. It's very incredibly attractive. Seriously. So I'm seeing the way you walk is very attractive. And it's not like you're trying to stand out as being like attractive. It just is that way. There's like a strength about you, and it's kind of matched with a softness because we do have like the potions here, which is cups, but we have it paired with like, you know, the needles, which is swords. So you kind of have many sides to you that people are noticing about you. You have, like I said, like the strength about you, but also a softness about you. And people are definitely complimenting you about your beautiful, soft, and strong body. Your curves, for those of you who have curves, you don't have to have an extremely curvy body, but the curves of your body are just stunning. And you seem to just kind of own your curves in such a powerful way. Like, it doesn't matter what, like, you don't have to be like the perfect size, whatever that may be. I don't even think there's a perfect size. I feel like you look good and you're confident in your skin, and it's like, it's very attractive. And even if other people would say that you are not, I don't know, like, what would it be called? A certain standard of beauty that maybe you'd see in a magazine or on TV or something like that. The fact that you're not like this is actually better because you have a uniqueness. So you don't have to be the standard, because what I'm hearing is that people are saying that you have a uniqueness, okay? And that you don't look like everyone else. You're not just a cookie cutter. You could look very different than people in your area where you live, because you could have a beautiful face. I am seeing that you have like a very unique looking face, or a very beautiful face. I just heard baby face, so you could look years younger, and you have this like cheeky charm about you that it's adorable too. What I'm getting is like Page of Wands energy here. So people are saying that like you have a good nature about you. You're young at heart, you're playful, you seem like you're passionate, and like you're very, I want to say like happy, and it, like, you seem this way. That's what people think about you, is that you seem very happy. With the 10 of Cups, it's like that's an abundance feeling, you know. And actually a lot of people talk about you like they're falling in love with you, which is kind of funny. You might not have expected that. But many people behind your back will talk about you as if they're falling in love with you, from just, even if they don't even know you. And how do I know that? Well, we have the 10 of Cups with the Ace of Needles, which is the Ace of Swords for physical attraction. And you know, that can be for like gossip too. So I do think that people are talking about your beauty and about your attractiveness. There's something so timeless about your face, your facial beauty. There's something so timeless that it's really encapsulating like old Hollywood vibes. And I'm seeing a brunette actress in my mind's eye. What is her name? Oh goodness. Just a moment and I'm gonna look it up. Okay, her name is Hedy Lamarr. She's so pretty. She's from the 1940s. Isn't she gorgeous? So you could look like this person. Also, she was more than just a pretty face. She was actually an inventor. So, yeah. Let me check and see what she invented, because right now I can't remember. Okay, so she actually, her innovations helped to make possible a wide range of wireless communication technologies, including Wi-Fi, GPS, and Bluetooth. Okay, and she came up with developing frequency hopping technology. Isn't that something? So, and she was inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame for the development of her frequency hopping technology. She was an Austrian American actress. So she lived from 1914 to 2000, and this is her. Isn't she gorgeous? So you could look like her. I'm also seeing another person in my mind's eye. Let me look this person up and I'll be right back. Okay. I also heard the name Pearl Bailey, and I was like, yes, but what does she look like? And I couldn't. So I wanted to show you what she looks like. This is her. And isn't she gorgeous? And I just wanted to show you what she looks like. But she was born in the early 1900s. 1918. So you have this like old Hollywood vibe about you. Classic. You're a classic beauty. All right. So that's what Spirit was telling me. And you've changed you've changed quite a bit. I got chills. Ooh, oh my gosh. With the Death card and the Ace of Presents, you've changed because you have Lux vibes. And maybe you didn't before. Something changed though, and now you have like Lux vibes. People are talking about these Lux vibes that you have. You look like you came into money or something like that. It's really quite interesting. You're radiating, with your aura, you're radiating this like self-worth that's like incredible. Your energy is so magnetic right now. And people are definitely looking at you and they're gravitated towards you. You're radiating a lot of warmth, and I can tell that because we do have the Page of Potions. Lots of like mystery surrounding you, lots of calming energy as well. Grounded presence with the Ace of Presents here. Like there's a groundedness about you. It's very rare. You have this like glow about you, and it's almost like light follows you. Five of Needles means that like people are competitive with you, okay? It's basically because of your vibe, and you may intimidate some people. You have that kind of beauty that people think that it looks like it's effortless with you. And that it's very unforgettable. Like people do not forget your face. Once they see you, they do not forget your face. They'll always remember your face. They may not always remember your name, but they'll never forget your face because you have such a beauty that just really stands out. And like, truth be told, your beauty radiates from this inner place within you. And you really do have this subtleness about you that's like a subtle beauty. It doesn't scream. It's not like, look at me. It's more of like a whisper of soft elegance. That's what Spirit is saying. I've never heard it stated so eloquently. So thank you, Spirit, for that. You're the kind of person where people are, like I said, either quietly competing with you, or maybe you can notice this, but they're competing with you because you light up a room, okay? You light up a room, your smile lights up a room, and it's like instant sunshine, okay? So I feel like some people are really gravitating towards you because they're like, wow, give me more. I want more of this energy. And others are just like showing disdain, because I'm hearing that others are showing disdain, and that's not fair. I'm hearing that song Royal. And I don't know why that's coming through, but that song that goes, we could never be royal, royal, it don't run in our blood, that kind of love just not, yeah, that one. Anyway, there's something here about royalty, royal vibes. You're really emanating like royalty vibes about you, but it's, like I said before, like the word that was coming through was luxe. And I just wanted to touch upon that because I think that this is one of the reasons why some people are, intimidated by you. It's your energy, it's your glow, it's everything about you that makes you shine. But sometimes you shine a little too bright for people, but that doesn't mean that just because you radiate too bright that you should ever dim your glow or your light for anyone. But it's like, I see that you're the kind of person that, like, you walk into a room, like, in a way, like, very self-assured to the point where some people may think or assume that you walk into a room like you own it. That's what Spirit was telling me. But, like, these people are not strong people. These people who, they are triggered. I don't know why, but I heard that they have like doormat energy. Like these are the kind of people that they can be like I don't know, like they put themselves down. So yeah, you trigger those kinds of people. Wherever you shine your light, you're shining it a little too bright for some people, but yeah, I mean, I'm not going to focus too much on these people, but it is here because it is coming through. And Spirit wanted to acknowledge it, that not everyone is complimenting you behind your back. Some people are like, eee. Like they get their claws out. Like I'm seeing like a cat. Like some people want to, like, I don't know, fight you or like compete with you. But yeah, I'm not going to give a lot of energy to that. But you could be feeling that. Okay. It's because you do get a lot of attention and you have this like uniqueness about you. You stand out and everything about you feels like you're beautiful, you're intentional, and Spirit just told me like you can make any outfit look really good just by wearing it. Just by having it be on your body. Like you could be wearing the same outfit as somebody else, but it's like Spirit is showing me that there used to be like this magazine, and I don't know what it was called, maybe Chic or something like that, I don't know, Cosmopolitan or something like that, but it was like who wore it better. They would show like two people wearing the same outfit, and they'd show like Angelina Jolie wearing a dress, and then they'd show like maybe Katy Perry wearing the same dress, and they'd be like, who wore it better? 85% of people said that Katy Perry wore this better. Or like, oh, Mel B wore the same dress. She paired it with a white purse, so she wore it better. Well, okay, so that's what I'm getting. Like Spirit is showing me that in my mind's eye. So people see you wearing certain things and they compare themselves, but they're like, dang, I think you wore it better. Like you wore it better than these other people, or like there's something very magical about like when you put on an outfit, you make it come to life. And I know that might sound funny, but like if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Like you just put your sense of pizzazz into it. Pizzazz, yeah. You you have like a fun way of expressing yourself through your fashion and stuff like that, and like you can just turn any kind of fashion prop into something very magical, and it does feel like magical. I'm seeing all these potions. You have a magical quality about you. And I think too, a lot of people what I'm getting is like people would say that like you seem familiar with that Wheel of Fortune. Like some of the compliments that you're receiving behind your back is like when people first talk to you or they get to know you, they feel like they are calm in your presence. Many people are. I wouldn't say everybody, but most people, they sense that about you, that you're grounded, and they feel very like much like they've known you in a different lifetime. So you have a real way of actually putting people at ease, and they feel comfortable around you. Like I said, unless they're triggered, but those are the kind of people that usually are weak. They have no self-control. They react. They're reactive to everything. They don't act, they react to everything. So, you know, I would say just to ignore people like that and just keep like reinventing yourself, because I do see here that like you like to play with fashion, and you like to play with like different hairstyles, and you like to reinvent yourself, and it looks like you are taking good care of yourself. And you've done something here, because we have the death card, which means that like, you know, you've stopped doing something. Maybe you had a weight loss, I don't know, or something. Maybe you changed your hair, or it's almost like the old you is gone and this new you is here. And it's like, I just heard, I'm here to stay. And then I'm hearing that Taylor Swift song, where it's like she answers the phone in the beginning of the video, and she's like, yeah, the old me is dead, or something like that. Anyway, that's what I'm getting here. So fun. I hope you're enjoying this so far. If you are, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, let's go ahead and do some confirmations. For those of you who enjoy the confirmations, we do have Aries, Capricorn, Aries again, and Sagittarius. Since we got Aries twice, let's roll again. I like to have 4 different ones. We have Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, and Sagittarius. We have a 10, 4, 9, and 9. Since we got 2 9s, let's roll again. 12. So somebody here could have been born on the 12th, 3rd, 4th, or 10th of any month, the 14th, the 17th, 7th, 19th, 15th, 19th, 29th of any month for a birthday, or an October birthday, an April birthday, a March birthday, December birthday, okay, or any combination of those dice. So for example, October 10th, October 4th, October 3rd, October 12th, or any day in October. You can add up the dice and find out for yourself what you see. All right, so I'm going to do this, and then I think I'll do stickers. I haven't done stickers in a while, and I know that there's some of you out there who really, really love the stickers, and you get excited when I do the stickers, so I'll definitely do some of those today. But I wanted to do some quick name channeling. Now, you might hear me say your name, first, middle, or last name, or a screen name, or I could say the names of somebody you know, like your friends or family members. Let that just be extra confirmation that this is definitely your pile. I heard Bonnie, Bonita, and Danny, Donnie, Dion, Dwayne, Wayne, Kian, Kyler. Somebody's last name could be Fox. Mandrel, I don't know what that means. Mandrel, what is a mandrel? I have no clue. Mandrel. Well, if you know what that is, if you could put that in the description or the comment section, that would be awesome. All right. So yeah, these are just, and look for your initials too if you don't hear me say your name. Okay, you could look, and if you're gonna spell out your name, you can duplicate letters if you need to, and if everything's there except one letter, it still counts. But I'm seeing Sid and Sydney, Winnie, Winifred, Fred, Freddie, Lars, Van Sickle, okay, Kendra, Michelle, Shelly, Shelby, Shalise, that's a cool name, Shalina, Amy, Kenya, Javier, Jagger, Tiffany, Freya, Bruce, Brucey, Natanya, Natani, Natasha, Nate, I cannot talk, Nathaniel, Vanessa, Fauna, Julie, Sherry, Sharon, Harry, Harriet, Tia, Mila, Mila, Tanisha, Teresa, Tamika, Luca. I'll just say like maybe 10 more names, okay? I heard Swan, so that could be somebody's last name. Inga or Ignatius, okay? Ignacio, Stan, Derek, Darius, Devin, Gavin, Kareem, Ashley, Bina, Mary, Olivia, Soleil, Rosa, Cindy, Claudia, Megan, Janessa, Chanel, Santos, Portia, Brandy, Mandy, Mindy, Mia, Maya, Valerie, and Misty and Mitzi. Okay. And Kaya, Nancy. Let's get the stickers. Just a moment and I'll grab them. Okay. So Spirit helped to guide my hand to the correct stickers that'll give me hints and clues about who chose group 1. Thank you, Spirit. I just heard Aaliyah as well. Aaliyah and Walker. Jillian. Somebody here could really like aliens, have an affinity for outer space. Somebody here could like the movie Friday the 13th or other kinds of horror movies, spooky movies. Somebody here could be a therapist. Butterfly. You could have a butterfly tattoo. You could have an alien tattoo. You could have a sword tattoo, or somebody here could have a number tattoo. Some kind of number tattooed, like 333, 111, or some kind of number tattooed on your body. Maybe even a birthday. But butterflies could be very important to you. No thank you, okay? Maybe somebody here like works in a shopping mall or works in a grocery store or something. I don't know, some kind of store, shopping mall, something like that. Somebody here could like to surf or lives by the water. Okay, somebody here could have a heart tattoo. Blue hearts could be significant. We have Earth. So, kind of gives me like the feeling of somebody here really is passionate about outer space. And then we have this turtle. So somebody here really, maybe you love turtles, or you live in like a tropical place. Okay. Something like that. Somebody could even have like a turtle tattoo or tortoise tattoo. And as far as like places, Tennessee, I heard Ohio, Dubai, Jordan, Texas, Tennessee, I think I said that already. I heard Justina as well. Canada. I heard Meridian. I'm not sure where that would be. Maryland. Let me get some of these. Alaska, Plymouth, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, Ohio, Nebraska, Minnesota, Alaska, Bhopal, Honolulu, Hawaii, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Washington, just to name a few locations. Thank you so much for being here. Please remember to like and comment and subscribe if you haven't yet already. Those 3 things really, really help the channel to stay alive and growing. So thank you for your support. If you know somebody who you think might also like this reading and have fun with it, please feel free to share it. That would be awesome. Remember, you can watch as many piles as you felt drawn to, because there could be multiple messages for you. So if you need a personal reading, go ahead and check out my website, or look in my description box below for more information. And my website will be listed in the description box below, but it is mysticrosepsychic.com. My prices are very affordable, and it's always a lot of fun to connect with you all. And by now, you may have heard about my Patreon community. It's really fun. I offer 2 weekly readings. There are some very, very fun, spicy love readings on there each week. I also offer just like regular types of love readings, gossip, beauty, and some very deeply spiritual types of topics. You get to suggest the topics, and you get to vote on topics over there, and it's really, really just a nice place. It starts at only $3 a month, and I hope that you'll join me over there for some fun. For a link to my Patreon, go ahead and look in my description box below. And if you haven't yet checked out my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, feel free to do so. I will link that in the description box below as well. It's free, so if you enjoy it, please be sure to subscribe over there too. I would love to see you on over there. And also, I just was gonna say thank you to all of you who donate, who are Patreon members, who are channel members. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can become a channel member for only $5 a month, or you can look in my description box below for more ways that you can donate to the channel. It's never expected, but it's always appreciated, and it does help me to purchase things for the channel, such as candles, tarot and oracle cards, gemstones, and things like that. So thank you so much for being here today, and I hope that I will see you next time. Stay beautiful. Take good care. Bye. Hi there, group 2. I'm so happy you're here. We've got this gorgeous selenite heart. So if you chose the beautiful selenite heart or image 2, you're in the right place for your reading. We're going to be taking a deep dive look at the compliments that you receive behind your back. So I'll first begin with connecting with Spirit, and then we'll go ahead and do your reading, okay? Spirit, please be here with me now and help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to Group 2 all about the questions at hand. Please speak through me as you always do. Please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. So I'll be laying down the cards and analyzing the cards and using my intuition as we go along. At the end, I will be doing some confirmations for those of you who enjoy the confirmations. I'll be maybe saying your name or some names of people you know to let you know that this is definitely your pile. All right, so I'll be using astro dice and different things like that. We have a 4 of Presents, which is a 4 of Pentacles in this deck. We have the 5 of Cups, which is 5 of Potions here in this deck. Page of Presents, which is an earth sign. 3 of Presents. We have the Death card. Ace of Presents. We have the Nine of Potions. Knight of Candles. What's at the bottom of the deck? Two of Candles. That is Two of Wands. So, this is interesting. I think you're a natural beauty. I do. I think you're a natural beauty, and you don't even really have to try all that hard. It's interesting too because there is something beautiful about the way your eyes sparkle. It's almost like like you're always in on a good secret. And there's something so soothing about your face. It just calms people. People can't help but like really like you. Even people who get jealous of you, like they can't help but like you and have a curiosity about you and want to be close to you because there is something just so soothing about you, and your smile makes actually people's day feel lighter, and your vibes make people feel so much lighter and like they're being carried, almost like see how he's being carried by this angel, or like held by this angel. And so you have this quality about you that's very angelic. And this is what I'm getting, is that some of the compliments that people say about you behind your back is that your energy makes them feel lighter. And they're so grateful for you. They may not tell you enough, but they're very grateful for you. There's people that say that when it comes to your eyes are extremely expressive, but if you look at his eyes, they look blank, right? They're like just yellow. There's no pupil, there's no iris, there's like nothing there. And Spirit was telling me that and then we have that with the Three of Cups. When people first see you, they may not realize your depth. They may just look at you and be like, wow, that person has pretty eyes. But they really don't see your depth until maybe they start talking to you and they have that exchange of energy. And then something is unlocked and they can see something in your eyes. Once you like let your guard down, you may be like the kind of person that's kind of guarded when it comes to like new people, or you may get a little bit of social anxiety in like in public where there's like a lot of people. So yeah, sometimes like people say, wow, they've got pretty eyes, but they really can't see the full depth until you let your guard down. And once you do, people are like amazed at the depth because you have such expressive eyes. It's almost like your eyes tell a story. And as a matter of fact, what Spirit is saying is like your whole face tells a story. And there's something about your face that it shows that you have a strength about you. Like you do seem like you're very strong and you could take on just about anything or anyone. But also you do have like a soft beauty about you. And honestly, like for my ladies out there, you really don't even need makeup to look stunning. You just have the natural glow about you. Okay, but if you do wear makeup, it really does enhance your beauty, but you have a natural beauty about you. I saw this video come up on my feed today and it was like naturally ugly women. And I'm like, why would that video even exist? Like that does not empower women. Like that, it just made me so mad. I'm like, naturally ugly women is what it was called or something like that. And I was like, what a really awful thing to perpetuate on the internet. So, I don't know why I'm getting that, but like some of you that are watching, maybe you're like, I'm ugly or I don't feel this way. What if you're feeling that way, you need to really like empower yourself to know that you are beautiful and the world sees you as beautiful. So I don't know who I'm saying that for, but there's at least one or two of you that are watching that are like, I really don't feel beautiful. But know that you are beautiful to somebody, to people, okay? Nobody is just so butt ugly that the world hates them. But this is like, I didn't even click on that video because I was like, I'm not even curious about it. nor do I care, but I don't like that somebody even put that video out there into the ethers, okay? Because I think we all need to celebrate our beauty, our inner beauty, our outer beauty. We all have a uniqueness. But I can tell that like people, the compliments that they want to give you is that you've been through quite a bit and you have a unique story, and it shows in your eyes when you aren't afraid to let your guard down, when you're, and I do think you've come out of your shell a little bit. And I think people are noticing that too, because these two together is about like coming out of your shell. And I think that you are coming out of your shell, and people are complimenting you about that, like these changes that you've made. And I do think that you're stepping more into your confidence. But like, why do I get the feeling that like for some of you, you might have felt like you went from like an ugly duckling to a beautiful swan or something? Like, you're never ugly. You were never ugly. That's what I just heard Spirit said. You were never ugly. You've always been beautiful. Your aura, your energy, your vibe, you bring such a good energy with you. It's so contagious. There's just something so honest about you. Like, when you laugh, people, they don't just laugh with you because you have a contagious laugh. They think it's one of the most beautiful sounds. Like, you have a very uplifting laugh, and you may not even know that about yourself. Your kind of beauty is not the kind that is right in your face. It's the kind of beauty that's like, it just makes people feel safe. Does that make sense? Like, there's a peaceful beauty about you in your face. You really do have like this angelic, seeming like angelic, vibe or look or beauty about you. And there's something so beautiful about you and your eyes, and how they really do sparkle. Like, you're seriously like you have this knowing, and there's a little twinkle, and people just really are complimenting you behind your back that like you have beautiful energy. You really do. They think, wow, I feel like that person, I feel like they have a warmth about them. That's what people say about you, is that you have this gentle warmth about you, this gentle strength in your vibe, and you inspire people actually. And you may not always feel good about yourself, but you still somehow convey strength to the world, and people are thinking that you are a very strong and confident person, okay? You seem like you know your worth, and people are noticing that about you, and they're complimenting you about this behind your back. They're saying, wow, that person has a lot of grace, a lot of confidence. They're so elegant. Their posture says so much about the way they respect themselves. That's you. And you carry yourself with so much class and dignity. And actually, it's quite impossible not to notice when you're walking. When you're walking by, or when you're walking into a room, it's almost impossible not to notice you. And I would say here too that like your confidence is really quite attractive. And the way that you kind of hold your body in the positions like you're a queen or a king, like, I love that about you, and other people think that you're stately. And there's something here about like your accessories. It almost like you don't have to spend like a lot of money on them, you know, but this is about like abundance. You don't have to spend a lot of money on your accessories, but they always seem to match your personality. I'm hearing that people say behind your back that like your jewelry is fun, it's bright, it's classy like you, or it's unique like you, okay? It's eccentric like you. It's fun. And you're a trendsetter. People are saying like, they're talking about your style and how fun it is, and how they wonder like, where do you shop, or, you know, yeah, where do you get your clothing? Where do you get your accessories? It's so interesting, so cool, so neat, and they like your aesthetic. You could like to change your aesthetic, you know, like every, I don't know, every few months or whatever. Maybe you like to change your hairstyle, hair color, and different things like that. Like you may really like to experiment with that, and so people are noticing that, and like, wow, they're so much fun. I never know what they're gonna do next. Okay, and that's what they're saying about you. And there really is something here being highlighted about that you're like the type of person that many people would want to be friends with, because they see you as like a very passionate and inspiring person, and the way you talk inspires people around you, and it makes people feel heard. Like you're very, very good at making everyone in a group feel special and feel heard. Like you're not an attention hog or an attention seeker. I would definitely say you're more about like fair distribution of the attention in any kind of given circle when there's friends around or a circle of people. You're not somebody who necessarily tries to steal all the attention. Now, does that mean that you're not going to get all the that you don't get the attention? No. That, like, what I'm saying is that you're the kind of person that like you want to share the attention, but you still may get a lot of attention. It's just because probably because you're not asking for it, and you have like a you're humble. I want to say you're humble. You have a lot of humility when it you know what I mean? Like you're humble, you're not haughty. You are somebody who's very down to earth, okay? And you can get a lot of attention when you're in a circle of people talking, like all eyes on you. It's honestly, it's because you have a lot of interesting things to say, and because you're the most fascinating one in a group. Usually you do have so many like stories to share and things like that, and you do have this like power about you, and you kind of have like these natural leadership skills and abilities, and this aura about you that's like a take charge kind of thing. But it's almost like it's not communicated like, oh, I'm in charge, I'm powerful, look at me. It's more of like something that is that people can't really put a finger on, but they do give you a lot of attention, or like they do give you a lot of respect, because they see you as somebody who is interesting, and you do have leadership vibes, and you have like a wisdom, and you always have something interesting to share. As long as you know the person and like you feel safe, you're willing to share the most interesting things, and people can always learn from you. I think some people would say too behind your back that you're like a very intelligent communicator, and you seem like you're really in your power. You really seem like the type of person that just has a lot of clarity. Some people might think you're a bit detached. These might be people that are a little jealous of you. I don't want to focus too much attention on people who may be jealous of you, but I do think that some people are jealous, and they may think that you're hard to read, or they could misunderstand you and be like, oh, you're an attention hog, when really in actuality you are the furthest thing from that. Like I said, like you're trying to distribute the the attention and stuff like that. Like I don't know if you really like all the attention, but like you do get a lot of attention and stuff. But you're funny, you're chatty, you're quirky, you're wise, you're discerning, and no, you're not like a selfish person. But like I think that some people may see you in the wrong light, or paint you in the wrong light, or different things like that, because maybe sometimes there may be some situations, like I was talking about this earlier, where like you like notice how his eyes look blank, when you might be feeling like situationally shy or not at ease. Some people may misinterpret that and just judge you as being like cold, distant, that kind of thing. But like really it could be like a comfort level thing. Like you have to be really you will be very open and your best self, really. You will like step into this awesome version of you when you're in the flow and you feel comfortable with people, but and you may even feel like taking risks, you know. But when you're not feeling comfortable, you may hold back a little bit. And some people may think that you're being insensitive, or you're not trying, or you're cold or distant. Okay, so that's what I'm really, really getting here. But yeah, like there is something about how, like, when you do open up, when you do feel comfortable, the words you speak, the things you say, they're so thoughtful. You can just like you can comfort anyone. You could make anyone feel like you could just turn their day around from like a bad day to having a good day. That's what people would say about you. The compliments, some of the compliments that people would say about you, okay, behind your back. Isn't that amazing? But yet, I don't know, you may not get told this enough, but yeah. So that's what I'm getting for you. Now, I will go ahead and do the confirmations. So I might say your birthday, birth month, astrological sign. So we have a Taurus, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus again, Pisces again, Taurus again, and Scorpio. So you may have this in your sun, moon, or ascendant. Taurus, Pisces, Gemini, Scorpio. Somebody here could have been born in June 10, 10, September. Since we got 2 10s, let's roll again. 11. So November, October, June, and September for birthdays, or somebody could have been born on the 6th, 11th, 10th, 9th of any month for a birthday, 16th, 19th, 25th, 21st, 27th, or yeah, any day in June, any day in November, any day in October, or any day in September. You can also play around with the dice combination. So for instance, June 6th, June 11th, and then like add 6 and 11. So June 17th, June 10th, June 9th, June 19th, June 25th, or any day in June, October 10th, October 11th, October 6th, October 9th, October 15th, October 25th, October 21st, or any day in October. September 9th, September 10th, September 6th, September 11th, September 17th, September 27th, or any day in September. November 11th, November 6th, November 17th, November 27th, November 10th, November 9th, November 19th, or any day in November. So, all right. Let's go ahead and get some names. I'm hearing Waltzing Matilda by Tom Waits. So maybe the name Tom or the name Matilda. Or he could be like one of your favorite singers. The name Joseph. You may hear me say your name or names of people you know. Let that be confirmation that this is your pile. Rupert. Ruby. If you don't hear me say your name or names of anybody you know, well, that's okay. You can look in the letter tiles for your initials or your name spelled out. If everything's there except one letter, it still counts. And you can duplicate letters if you need to. Then I'll get into some stickers and some stickers and locations. Okay. I heard Nan, Cindy, Cynthia, Homer. Somebody could be from the Virgin Islands, Iraq or Iran, Memphis, Presley, Fanique, Jordan, Sasha, Mary, Nora, Skylar, Riley, Jesus, Tate, Vivian, Wilder, Gregory, Lily, Lillian, Natalie, Zoe, Grace, Ellie, Evelyn, Amelia, Damien, Ivy, Isabella, Colton, Gabby, Tate, Riley, Bentley, I'm seeing the Beetlejuice with Lydia. So the name Lydia. Somebody could be a big fan of Beetlejuice. I heard Maddox, Mackenzie, I heard West Wing. I don't know if that's like a television show or what that is, but I heard West Wing. Okay. And then somebody could be a lawyer. Ram. Somebody could drive a Prius or a Ram. Okay, I think I'll get some stickers. I just heard Jocelyn. Okay. Says, how you doing? So somebody could be a big fan of the show Friends, or the name Joe, Joey, Rachel, Monica, Chancellor. Or Phoebe. Somebody here could live near the water, or something here. Maybe they're from, like, somebody could be from Wales. Somebody here could study archaeology. Maybe somebody says oof quite a bit. We have the word oof. Somebody could, like scrunchies. We have a blue scrunchie here. That seems very specific, but maybe somebody has like a blue scrunchie in their hair, or a blue hair tie in their hair. Somebody looks like Marilyn Monroe here, or maybe you love Marilyn Monroe. Maybe she's like an icon to you, or like a hero to you. Says, you've got to be squidding me. So again, water sign, you could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. And somebody here really likes science too. I think I'll get like a couple more stickers. I cannot live, laugh, love in these conditions. Somebody here could really like opossums. Somebody here really likes skeletons. It says, as far as I know, I'm delightful. In books we trust. So somebody could be a librarian, or love to read, be an avid reader. And somebody here really likes volleyball. Somebody here could have even gotten like a sports scholarship. I don't know why, but I heard bowling. So somebody here could like bowling, or be on a bowling league. Let's get some locations. I heard Minnesota, Minneapolis. We've got South Bend, Indiana, Cardiff, Chula Vista, California, Colorado, Hesperia, California, Corona, California, Oregon, San Jose, Charleston, South Carolina, Miami, Chestermere, Surrey, Fort Wayne, Grand Prairie, Cleveland, Ohio, Milton Keynes. Maybe I'll get a couple more. Sparks, Nevada, Richmond, California, Salmon Arm, Oklahoma City, Alabama, France, Israel, and Dallas. So that's what's coming through. South Carolina or North Carolina as well, or the name Carol or Carolyn. So remember, it is because of people like you that help this channel to stay alive and healthy and growing. So thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you are interested in getting a personal reading with me, go ahead and look in my description box below for more information, or visit my website to learn more at mysticrosepsychic.com. My prices are very affordable, and it's always so much fun to connect with you. By now, you may have heard about the opportunity to join my Patreon community. I do offer 2 weekly readings. There are spicy love readings each week. I also offer love readings, gossip, beauty, and some very deeply spiritual types of topics. You'll also gain access to hundreds of videos that are already in my library, depending on which tier level that you select. But it starts at only $3 a month and goes up from there, but you can see which one is best for you and cancel at any time if you're not happy. But I think you'll really enjoy being a part of that community. I hope that you will join, and I hope you will enjoy. So for a link to that, look in my description box below. Also, if you haven't yet checked out my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, feel free to click on the link in the description box below, and it'll take you on over there. You can check it out, and you can become a rosebud for free if you haven't yet already. And so yeah, it's free to subscribe. I would love to see you on over there. And thank you so much to all of you who support the channel through the Patreon membership, the channel membership. If you'd like to donate to the channel or become a channel member, you can look in the description box below for more info on how to do that. It's only $5 a month to be a channel member, and it does help to support the channel. The donations, the channel memberships, that all helps to allow me to purchase things for the channel, such as candles and tarot and oracle cards to keep it fun and interesting, gemstones, and different things like that. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your love and support. Stay beautiful, and until next time, take good care. Bye. Hi, beautiful souls. If you're here because you chose the Hematite or Image 3, you're in the right place for your Tarot Pick a Card reading. It's going to be all about the compliments people give you behind your back. So I'll go ahead and connect with Spirit, and then we can get started. Spirit, please be here with me now. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to Group 3. All about the questions at hand. Please speak through me as you always do. Please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. So we're going to be looking at the compliments you receive behind your back. This could be about your personality, your beauty, your energy, anything that people are complimenting you about. So we have the 7 of Potions, which is the 7 of Cups. We have the 5 of Candles, which is 5 of Wands, the Hermit. Justice, 3 of Needles, which is 3 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, the Star, Queen of Candles, and the bottom of the deck energy is 3 of Presents. Everybody wants to be your friend, or everybody wants you. Everyone either wants you or wants to be your friend, but there's some people who may pretend to be your friend, And it's because they want your secrets, or they want to know, how are you so intoxicating, and what is it about your energy that everybody loves? And I can see that these people, there's been some people who have maybe worn masks, tried to get into your good graces, and then they try to either copy you, or copy your style, or copy something about you, or act like all nicey nice with you, but like they've been backstabbers. I'm hearing 2 to 5 people. There's been 2 to 5 people like this in your lifetime that have been fake, like fake people that were secretly jealous of this light that you have about you, this intoxicating energy that you have. But you have a wonderful, like, ever changing energy about you. It's like with the 7 of Cups, that's about like, people having fantasies about you. You're always changing. You're always becoming like, you're always glowing up and glowing and growing. And you also have a mystery about you. Like, people can't figure you out. So yeah, you may have some people that try to get close to you, but it's not a closeness because they want to be your friend per se, because they have a good heart. It's more like they want to know your secrets, and then they end up like, they want to be like you, or they want to, I don't know, it's almost weird, like giving like psychic vampire type of vibes. Like, you may have known some people that wanted to be close to you to almost like steal your light or your energy. Very weird. Very, very weird. But yeah, heartbreaking too. I heard heartbreaking. We have the 3 of Needles. You have heartbreaker energy, and you're a heartthrob. That's what Spirit just said. You have heartbreaker energy because people get really addicted to you very fast, and they do tend to have a lot of fantasies about you. I heard, I don't know which you have more of, a stunning quality about you or mystery. So you are very stunning, and like, you have a lot of beauty, and you do cause people to fantasize about you. But also, you're very, very, very mysterious. And maybe you have really been working on this, like through research, or I don't know, like how you've stumbled upon this, or maybe you did this intentionally, but like, it seems like you've had this inner glow because you're growing internally, and like, you know, with this is the Hermit. It's for like going within, okay, turning inward and finding answers. And it's, it's about like finding your answers within, finding a strength within yourself that you never knew you had. It can be about sometimes it can stand for like limiting distractions and things like that, but you've done your work, and now you're shining, because we have the Star here. So with these 2 together, you've done your work, and now you're glowing. But that glow is very intense. Justice and Queen of Candles. This is similar with one of the other piles, but a little bit different. But I heard Spirit said that some people around you are giving you good, nice compliments, like saying, "Oh yeah, you're such a beautiful puzzle, so hard to figure out, but yet I want to keep figuring you out." And then you have other people that they think you have this, like, I don't know, kind of like a fire in your eyes. You're dangerously beautiful. You kind of have these dangerous, beautiful vibes. And some people think you're a little too mysterious, and they may think, oh, they could misconstrue this mystery for like, or this sense of depth that you have as like, oh, you're secretive, or like, oh, you're into weird stuff or something like that, or like, what are you into? It could lead to suspicion, okay? But you can say a lot with just like your presence, your just one glance. You can say a lot that could intimidate people. But a lot of people are very impressed with you, and that's what this reading is really focusing on. So I don't want to focus too much on the haters, but you do have some out there. So just know that you've got somewhere between 2 to 5 in your past who really wanted to emulate you. You have this grace about you and a sensuality that it's hard to ignore. And basically, you have the kind of beauty that draws people in. It holds their attention like crazy. Even the way you turn your head when you look at people, it feels captivating, like something out of a romance, like a romance. Like I was gonna say, like a rom-com or a romance, movie. You have this way about you where you tilt your head and like you look kind of down and like up with your eyes and down with your chin, and like when you look at people a certain way like that, it kind of takes their breath away, and then they, like when you're not in the room or when you go away, people are saying like, wow, did you see the way that he looked at me? Did you see the way she looked at me? There is this, oh my gosh, you know who Spirit is showing me is there's this guy, he gives very intense eye contact. I'm gonna see if I can look it up. I know, I can't think of his name, but I can see his face. He wears black. He wears all black. Youngblood, that's what it is. Youngblood. Okay. He has the most intense eye contact, and people say that like they feel like when he looks at them, like that he's just made love to them. Okay, so let me show you what I'm talking about, okay? Okay, this is Youngblood. So this is what people are talking about when it comes to like his eye contact. They say that it's like lovemaking. Like it's so intense. So yeah, and you may like to also wear like dark colors or like heavy liner. But anyway, that's what Spirit was bringing through. So your eye contact is intense. Like you have beautiful bedroom eyes, And that's what I'm getting from, from these cards so far. So you have a sensuality or a sensual aura. And sometimes people still cannot wrap their head around it, how you have this sensual aura and how they almost feel like mesmerized in your presence, or like I don't know, like in a way they may feel helpless or like wrapped around your little finger. You could be an artist, Spirit is telling me. Yeah. And you have such a depth about you. It's kind of rare. I hope you know that. You're very, very rare. You're the kind of person that like you could walk into a room and steal the attention. I'm hearing another song. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling like I was getting that song. You can steal my attention like a bad outlaw. Oh, steal your attention like a bad outlaw. Anyway, I don't know if you mean to do this or not, but like you steal the attention away. Interesting. You're the definition of there's more than meets the eye when people see you. You're so deep. And people know that. And they want to know your layers. They want to get to the center of who you are. You're soulful. And they want to discover things about you, because every time they see you, the compliments that they're saying about you is that you're so interesting. Every time they see you, you're unpredictable. You're more and more exciting every time. People learn all these different things about you, and you really are like an onion with so many layers to reveal. Or like a beautiful, like wildflower. Not just a flower, but like a wildflower. And very rare and very just unpredictable. And I'm hearing, that's what makes you beautiful. Oh, oh. She don't know she's beautiful. So like you have a magical, beautiful presence, but like maybe you don't know it. Okay? Because I'm hearing another song. She don't know she's beautiful, though time and time I've told her so. And I think that's Sammy Kershaw. She don't know she's beautiful. But you don't seem like you're full of yourself. You're not full of yourself. You're very down to earth. All it takes is like you walk into a room, you can change the whole entire vibe in that room. And it's in a good way. But yeah, because of the, I don't know if you do wear the dark colors or it's just like your depth, but something really, it can shift the room in a way that makes people feel like a little bit of sense of danger maybe, but in a good way, not in a bad way. You smell amazing too. People love to talk about that behind your back, how you smell just really good. You could make your own perfumes, lotions. Maybe you have like I heard nature's apothecary when I looked at this card here. Like maybe you like to make your own creams and lotions and stuff with essential oils or plants or different things like that. Or you just smell like a garden or like flowers or like, yeah, vanilla, like some kind of oils, essential oils, but like you smell great and people love to compliment you on the way that you smell. And how I just heard Spirit said you don't have a fake bone in your body. Like you're very real. People can tell that just by looking at you. You have an electrifying presence because I heard it's electrifying from Greece. And now I'm seeing John Travolta with like his hair slicked back. And that kind of looks like young blood too. Like there's some kind of connection there. There could be somebody here who's watching who has very dark hair, like black hair or something, or this could even be an admirer, somebody who really likes you that has dark hair. Maybe they like to wear black a lot. I don't know, but like I keep seeing this. And I know John Travolta wore black in that movie too, Grease. He wore the black top, like a black shirt. Maybe too, there's an admirer here who works on cars or is a singer, loves music and that kind of thing. But there are admirers. I am sensing that. Lots of admirers. So yes, you've got a handful of haters, but you have some admirers too. And, you know, this could be all genders like you. Like you have this universal beauty and sense of intrigue and I think too that like it's more than just the looks, the external, because you're the kind of person that like you march to the beat of your own drum, and your inner world and your inner landscape is so interesting. You may feel very different than other people, but you don't like to follow the crowd per se, and people can tell this about you. You know exactly who you are, and that's super rare too. You make people really think about things. What do I mean by that? Well, I think that you just kind of make people stop in their tracks and like think about things, whether it's fantasies, they could be fantasizing about you, or imagining, you know, I mean, for some of you too, you could be somewhat famous, or people may think that you're famous. They could say like behind your back that you have a lot of qualities that would make you good in the spotlight, or that would make you very popular or well liked with people. You know, like your beauty, your charisma, your presence makes you like a perfect fit for somebody who could be like an influencer, or very popular or very well liked with people. I mean, you're very magnetic, and I don't even think you really fully realize it. But The way you laugh is probably one of the most beautiful and alluring things about you, because it's a cute laugh, or it's something that makes other people kind of chuckle. You could even snort when you laugh. Like, you could have a cute little snort laugh or something interesting about your laugh. And Spirit is saying, like, every time people think that they've got your number or they've got you figured out, there's something so new to discover about you. Seriously. And they love that about you, how you're always changing. This can be about learning lessons and things changing. And so with that fantasies here, it's like, I think that you change your style, or you change, gosh, something changes about you. Something changes about your appearance. Something interesting has changed about your appearance. And I don't know if it's anything that anybody could necessarily say, aha, yeah, you changed your hair. That's what it is. It's more of like something overall. Something overall, because you can't really explain it. And some of you, maybe this is like you're doing subliminals or something that's really having its effect on you, or like you've stepped into this or created this for yourself, like this new, I don't know, it's like I'm getting like somebody stepping into a new dimension, or it's almost like you could be like thinking you're unrecognizable even to yourself lately, like, wow, how do I look so good, or what, like, this feels like a dream. This feels like a dream come true, that like you are feeling this happy about yourself. Like, I heard finally for some of you. So like you're very confident and comfortable in your skin, and like you're growing all the time. Okay, you're learning stuff all the time, and like the fact that you're always learning, always growing, and I heard beautifying, always changing and everything like that, is like you can't help but draw some admirers in, and people that definitely are saying some nice compliments about you behind your back. I heard romantic interest. And then I heard young person, so you could have caught the attention of somebody who's younger than you, who has like a romantic interest in you, and this may come as a surprise. And yeah, I don't know what this is about the height, but there could be a height discrepancy here. They could be like a lot shorter than you, or they could be a lot taller than you, but there's like a height discrepancy here of this admirer too. There's either like this is like either someone who's younger than you that is like obsessed with you lately, or this is somebody who's like a lot taller than you, or shorter, quite a bit shorter. There's a height discrepancy or an age discrepancy. I also do think that there's somebody here who's talking about you to their friends, and I think that they don't want you to know what they're saying, because they're saying things about your physical appearance and different things like that, but also that you're an enigma and they're trying to figure you out. So this person, it's like, I don't know, I just heard forbidden fruit or something like that. Like, this person maybe feeling sneaky or whatever, like, oh, they don't want to get caught, or this feels like a secret crush to me. So if you know, I mean, maybe you know who this is, I don't know. Or this, like I said, this could be a surprise. But there is somebody here. I mean, you could hear me say their name when I do the name channeling segment. I might say their name, or you could see their name in the tiles. So, but you've got some admirers here. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And I just got chills up and down my spine when I said that, and my heart chakra just like vibrated when I said that. So that is true. And this person could be kind of maybe acting like a friend. You might have met them through a friend or family member. Okay. Somebody here, you maybe, I'm getting this too, you maybe, maybe you have an interest, a love interest from overseas. Okay. Who's like who finds you to be very alluring and who's very like intrigued by you. I heard you're the best I've ever had, or like you're the best I've ever had. Let's go ahead and get some confirmations. I hope that you're enjoying this so far. And if you'd like to leave a like or leave a comment, and like this video or subscribe if you haven't yet already, or all three would be great. It really helps the channel to stay alive, to grow. So if you like this channel and you want to help support the channel to grow, and help the algorithm to help push the videos out to more people so more people can see, that would really be appreciated. So thank you. Somebody here could have been born in May, October, or the 17th of any month for a birthday. We have a triple Aquarius, and we have a Sagittarius. Now, I like to have 3 or 4 different signs. I also notice we have 2 number 17, so I'm going to roll these 3 again. So this time now we have an April birthday, or the 4th of any month. We have a Taurus, and we have an Aries, okay? So you or this admirer could be an Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius, or Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Somebody here could have been born in May or October, or the 5th, 17th, 10th, or 4th of any month, 14th of any month, 31st of any month, of the day of, like, let's say October 31st, or like Halloween. Somebody could have a Halloween birthday, or May 5th, May 17th, May 10th, or May 4th, April 4th, April 10th, April 17th, April 5th, or any day in April. Okay, so you can do different combinations with those dice. Let's get some names. I heard Natalie and Haley, and Omri, Amber, Jonathan, Omar, Uma, Paul. So I might say your name or the name of your secret admirer here, the person who's crushing on you. If you don't hear me say your name or names of anybody, that you know, well, that's okay. You can look for the names spelled out in the letter tiles. If everything's there except one letter, it still counts. And you can duplicate letters if you need to. And also, you can look for initials. So, I'll go ahead and bring through some names. And then after I say about 20 or 30 names, then we'll get to the stickers and locations and other confirmations. But I heard Fidel, Rupert, Randall, Constance, Bennett, Carrie, Karen, Camila, Penelope, Gabe, Hudson, Brooke, Brooklyn, Franklin, Frankie, Frank, Noah, Hannah, Layla, Ari, Sophie, Sophia, Grayson, Grace, Louis, Louis, Luis, Carlos, Zayden, Pam, River, Jace, Legend, Zai, Yasmina, Katrina, Madeline. I heard verbena. Somebody could wear like lemon or lime verbena, lotion or body spray. Lemon or lime verbena. The name Christy, Crystal, Christian. Conrad. There's something else. Constantine is what I was hearing. Constantine. It's interesting. Interesting name. Constantinople. I don't know what that is. Maybe a place? Denmark. The name Beckham. That could be somebody's last name. Becky. Cash. Travis. Maxwell. Roman. Ash. Ashley. Asher. Ashton. Levi. Leroy. Naomi. Hadley. London. Erica. Slater. Eleanor. Taylor. I heard Montgomery. Somebody could be from Montgomery, Alabama. Let's get some more locations and then we'll get some stickers, okay? I heard Peru. Somebody could be from Peru. We have Aberdeen, Escondido, California. We have Mexico, Greece, Inglewood, California, Germany, Nantes, Brazil, Reggio Calabria, Bath, Punta Gorda, College Station, Texas, Hungary, Parksville, Kesnel, Dallas, Alabama, Hawaii, Washington, and Genoa. Also the name Daniel or Denia or Daisy. And Colin. I just heard you spark curiosity in me. So somebody's very curious about you. Also the name Ro or Romeo. Scott. Somebody could be a veterinarian. Okay. I'm hearing Parks and Recs. Maybe that's somebody's favorite show. And I heard LaDonna, LaToya, Leticia. Leticia Casta. Somebody here could look like Leticia Casta. She's a Victoria's Secret angel model. Like a lingerie model. So somebody could look like her. Or the name Leticia. Or Cassia Costa. Let's get some stickers. Yeah, I'm hearing that song. Girl, you're my angel. You're my darling angel. Just call my name before you leave me, angel. So maybe that song has some significance. Okay. I think this means either, yeah, I think it's hang 10. So somebody who could be from, I don't know, California, or maybe is a surfer, or I don't know. Also, we have travel the world. So somebody could be into travel or a travel agent. Somebody here really loves outer space. We have rock and roll. Somebody here could be in a band or they love rock and roll. We have the Dia de la Muerte. Somebody here could have like Mexican heritage or really like the Day of the Dead artwork, or somebody here could be a tattoo artist as well. A a cactus and a hammock. Okay. So somebody here could like be from Arizona or somewhere where there's cacti. Maybe somebody likes to like just put up a hammock in between trees and like rest, relax, read a book, or just chill out. Or somebody loves to camp. It says don't be tripping. Somebody could be an engineer or a handyman. Another day in paradise. Somebody here could live where there's like palm trees, like Florida, Hawaii. I don't even know. Tropical. Somewhere tropical, though. Somebody could be planning a trip to the Bahamas. I heard Bahama Mama. Bahama Mama. Okay. I heard Felicity, so somebody's name could be Felicity. JC. DJ or BJ. Cox. Somebody's last name could be Cox. I mean, we have BJ and Cox, so, you know, there could be some spicy thinking going on here. Take that how it resonates, okay? I think that's all that's coming through for you, but let me know what you thought about this reading. And if you liked it, please hit that like button and comment if it resonated with you. I would love to see your comment, and I always reply to your comments. And please do take a moment to hit subscribe if you haven't yet already. Thank you so much. It is free to hit subscribe and to support the channel. If you enjoyed today's video and you can think of a friend that you want to share it with, that would be awesome. Remember, you can watch as many piles as you felt drawn to. And if you need a personal reading, check out the information in my description box below, or visit my website to learn more at www.mysticrosepsychic.com. And my prices are super affordable, and it's always a lot of fun to connect with you. And by now, you may have heard about the opportunity to join my Patreon community. I do offer 2 weekly readings. There are some really spicy love readings, some spicy fun readings. Each week I do the spicy, extra spicy readings. And then above and beyond that, I have like love readings and beauty and gossip and spiritual types of readings. So, you know, you can make suggestions over there and you get to vote each week. So definitely be sure to check it out because it starts at only $3 a month. And I hope you'll join me. For a link to check out my Patreon, look in the description box below. Also, if you haven't yet checked out my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, feel free to do so. There's a link in my description box that'll take you right on over there. And it's also free to subscribe over there, and you can become a rosebud. I would love to have you be part of that little community over there. Thank you so much to all of you who support the channel through the Patreon memberships and the channel memberships here and on my other channel. If you would like to donate to the channel or become a member, you can find more information in the description box below on how to do that. It's never expected, but it's always appreciated. It does help me to purchase things for the channel, such as candles, tarot, oracle cards, gemstones, and different things like that. So thank you so much for being here today, and thank you for your love and support. Stay beautiful, and until next time, take good care. Bye.